If you love monster trucks, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to Griff's Garage, and finally hit that bell. Guys, that really helps out our channel and it lets you keep up with all the awesome monster truck action. Alright guys, this video is going to be awesome. Let's go! If you want the coolest monster truck shirts, check out the shop below for this awesome monster truck Griff's Garage shirt. Hey guys, the zombie monster trucks are still trying to turn our favorite monster trucks into zombies. You can see here, this zombie truck was trying to take over and get Megalodon. Unfortunately, they were able to capture him and hid his key in a secret hideout. Now the King Zombie monster truck is going around destroying everything. Guys, you can see right here, these police cars are trying to stop him, but they're just not able to. He is too big. Alright guys, we have to go in, help save the monster trucks, and get rid of these zombies, and especially this King Zombie. This video is going to be awesome. Let's go! Hey everyone, we gotta land. We gotta save Megalodon before the zombies turn him back into zombie Megalodon. Alright, we're landing into a city. So I'm going to try to find this deserted area over here. Not really a whole lot in this area, so I think we're going to try land in this parking lot. Alright, we're swinging in. Here we go. Big open space here for us. Whoa, we're getting a little low. Don't want to hit the building right there. Alright, here we go. We're going down. Let's hit the brakes. And look at that. Beautiful landing. It's a lot easier when there's not a ton of trees in the way. Oh, and here comes my monster truck. Who is it? Oh, Bakugan Dragonoid. Alright guys, this is one of my favorite monster trucks. I know they just retired it, but it's such a cool truck. Check this thing out. Alright, let's get up here. Missed the first jump. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. Alright, let's get in Bakugan. Alright, we have to go meet up with the ranger, figure out how to get this key from these zombies, and then go save Megalodon. Alright, this looks like an abandoned area here. There's trash and debris everywhere, so I know probably gonna have to keep our eyes open and alert. Just make sure there are no zombies in the area. Alright, we gotta go head over here to the houses. And then, oh gosh, zombies! I knew it! Zombies love hanging out in these abandoned areas. Okay, we got 3 of them it looks like. We're gonna loop around and come back and get them. Alright, here comes the first one. See if we can get this guy. Oh, there's another one coming at me. Whoa, oh! Man, he damaged the front of my truck. That's not cool. Push him over. Uh oh. Zombie's trying to push it. The zombie did push him right back over. These guys are getting smarter. I gotta do my break dance moves. Get out of here. Okay. We gotta try this again. We got 3 zombies still. So we can hit him from the side. See if we can get this guy to flip over. Oh, here comes one at me again. Oh no. He's got my side tire. Hey, we flipped that one. Alright, we got 2 left. Let's see if we can take this guy out. Do the griff flip. Here we go. It's gonna come at me and oh, I didn't even have to charge at him. Alright, we got 1 truck. Whoa. Almost popped me over. These guys have almost flipped me a couple times. Alright, he's pushed up against that wall. Let's see if we can get him. It's really hard to flip these monster trucks from the side. Alright, he's coming towards me. Oh, come on, he turned. Trying to hold on to him. Oh no! He's gonna flip me again? Look at that power out move. Okay, we gotta finish this, guys. Let's move on. Let's get rid of this guy once and for all. Pushed up against that house. There we go. We'll just slam him into it. Damage the front end of his truck. There we go. Jeez, this guy is not giving up. Here we go. Perfect. Let's go. Push him. There we go. Alright. Man, that guy put up a fight. He's still trying to power out. Let's get out of here before he can do it. I don't think he'll be able to anyways, but let's go meet up with our teammates. We gotta build a base, get rid of all these zombies, get the key, and save Megalodon. We got a ton of stuff we have to do. Alright, my team should be over here. I said they were parked in the neighborhood. Let's see. Wait, I think I see him. There we go. There's the Ranger. Awesome. Okay, guys. We're going to build our base. We're going to block off all this area so the zombies can't get in there. Check this out. We've got spinners, swinging hammer. We've got logs. We've got landmines. We've got everything up to help protect this area so that the zombies cannot get in here. Alright, I'm going to head out. Park Ranger's going to stay here. I'm going to go see if I can find this key and help save Megalodon. I know this parking garage is right here. Alright, there's the parking garage. I know that there's zombies up there. So, holy cow! Oh my gosh! That zombie came out of nowhere! Oh no, guys, it was a trap. Alright, I gotta get out of this monster truck. They're gonna be able to get that if I don't get out of here. Alright, wait. Is that El Toro Loco? Oh, El Toro Loco! Guys, we just saved him in our last video. And now, today, he just saved us. Holy cow. He just destroyed that zombie. Check this out. Uh oh, he's still coming towards me. El Toro Loco. Help me out, man. Alright, good. El Toro Loco is cutting him off. Jeez. El Toro Loco just put him on the full blast. Just destroyed him. And guys, check this out. El Toro Loco came with backup. He's delivering the flying car. Alright, this is going to make it so much easier to get on top of that garage. Alright, let's go over here. Let's get in this thing. We got to get up to the top right there. Alright, check this thing out. I love this thing. Look at that huge engine back there. Check that out. Alright, let's get in. Let's take flight. Alright, so we got to get up here on top of this garage. Hopefully, there's not a ton of zombies up there. Let's go up, check it out. Alright, this is so much faster than if we had to drive up here. Alright guys, there is a zombie up here. Alright, I have a plan. If you see right there, there's a ramp at the end. I think we can maybe get him to come towards me and then send him flying through the air. Let's see. Hey zombie, come on. Here we go. Alright, let's lift up a little bit. And we're off. And he is flying. Boom. Oh man, he just got destroyed. Alright guys, we should have the key in here. We're going to have to do a challenge. It shouldn't be too hard for us. We're pretty awesome at these challenges. He just went flying off that thing. Alright, let's see what's in here. Alright. Oh man, it's the death loop. Alright, we're going to have to go around the death loop, go over the crush cars, and jump the bridge, and land on the other side. I think we can do this. We've done this before in other videos, so let's see if we can do it here. Alright, the death loop, here we go. We're up and around, hopefully. Oh, somehow we didn't fall. Hits the crush cars. Alright, we gotta hit this ramp and jump. Oh my gosh. Oh, we landed it. Oh my gosh. Guys, that was insane. That was an epic jump. Alright, we did it, guys, and that means we've unlocked the thing we came for. We unlocked the key. Alright, this is the key for Megalodon. Pretty awesome key there. Alright, let's get in our car. We gotta head back towards our base. Hopefully the zombies haven't come there yet. If they have, hopefully our defenses have blocked them. But we're gonna head back over to Park Ranger, tell El Toro Loco to meet us, and then we're gonna drop off this key. Alright. Here we go. Hey, El Toro Loco did make it. Alright. We're going to go let them know we have the key. Here we go. Alright. And I need to get myself another monster truck. I cannot take this flying car everywhere. So, oh no. Here come the zombies. Oh, zombie 1 is down. Zombie 2 hits the spinner. Are they going to hit our other sides too? Let's go check those out. Zombies crashing into the guy that got destroyed by the hammer. Hitting the logs. Getting his truck flipped over. Alright, we got one more spot. Did anybody come and hit the landmines? We got one more. Here he comes. Boom! Hitting those landmines. Getting destroyed. Alright guys, looks like we were able to hold off those zombies. I gotta go somewhere else and get a monster truck. We gotta get out of here. We got this key. We let our teammates know. Now we're gonna go meet up at the worst buy and find a new monster truck. Alright, this is kind of a funny store. It's the worst buy instead of the other store. Alright, so we're gonna land here. And yes, the police officer's here. And check this out. Looks like he has his 4 monster trucks that we can pick from. Alright, check that out. Worst buy. Alright, let's land right here. Alright, let's go meet up with the police officer. Alright guys. He has us 4 monster trucks we can pick from. Let's go check these things out. Alright. Ooh, Brodozer. Always love the diesel. Godzilla. Causing Chaos. And who's this guy? Oh man, it's a pretty cool truck. Hot Tamale. Alright. I mean, they're all pretty cool, but I think I have to go with the king of the monsters and pick Godzilla. Alright. We gotta go meet up. We gotta go get Megalodon from the zombies before they turn him into a zombie monster truck. We've got the key. Now we just gotta get him. Alright guys, let's head over here. I know where they've got him. They've got him in the boat. They're getting ready to take off. So we gotta get over here and try to get him. Alright, looks like the boat is still there. We don't want him to send him off. Take him to the king zombie or something. To turn into a zombie monster truck. Alright, I know there's going to be zombies in here. So let's slow down, let's see. It doesn't look like any are right in the front. Okay. Well, they must all be over here. Let's see. Alright, I don't see any zombie trucks. Okay, guys, maybe Megalodon's not here? Maybe they're hiding? It's kind of creeping me out, guys. I have a feeling someone's going to come out and jump at me or something. Let's see. Oh, there they are. Alright, here he comes. Alright, they're water zombies. Alright, let's get this guy. Perfect. Boom, perfectly. Got that grip flip right there. Alright. There's another water zombie. I don't know how many there are. Oh, there's another one. There's 3 of them at least. Alright. Oh gosh, guys. Look. The front of my truck is completely destroyed. This guy's got me pinned up against the wall. Oh no, my front tires are becoming detached. Alright, see if we can push this guy over. Alright, we lucked out there. Okay, we got another monster truck. And guys, our front end is completely destroyed. It's going to be falling apart soon if we take too many more hits. And the zombie trying to push us over. Uh-oh. Look at that, my tires. My tires are getting pretty messed up right now. Alright guys, we're going to have to be creative to get rid of this last zombie. Maybe we can push him. Can't get enough speed. I was hoping to push him over right there since he was on that hillside. Alright, let's see if we can back up into him. Oh no, he's able to move a lot faster than we are. Alright, we're going to have to do something, guys. Uh-oh. Oh no, he's pushing me up against these rocks. Let's see if we can get out of here. Oh, I just ripped off the zombie face. Alright. I don't know if my front tires are just going to completely break off soon or not. But we've got one more zombie truck and we cannot let him beat us. Alright, we backed up. Hopefully we can build up some speed here. I can't turn. This is not good. Oh! Oh, no way! He came at me to attack, and I moved back just enough for him to flip over me? Holy cow! I can't believe that worked. Alright. Let's see if we can drive over here to get Megalodon. We might have to get out of our truck, guys. This thing is falling apart. Alright, look, those guys are spinning their tires, trying to get up. We're not going to let them. Alright. I think we're going to have to get out of this truck. Alright, Megalodon should be in the boat over here. Look, I see him. Alright, I don't know if there are any other zombies in the area. So let's hide out, let's sneak over here. Alright, I don't see anything. Alright, I think we might be good. We gotta jump in Megalodon, use this key that we got, and get out of here. Check that thing out. That is fire, Megalodon. This guy's awesome. Alright, we're in Megalodon. Let's get out of here. Should hopefully be able to drive right by him. We have to leave our Godzilla monster truck here for now. Alright, let's get through these guys. Don't want to bump them too much. Don't want them to be able to flip over. Alright, let's get past this guy. Alright. I can't believe this worked. Especially with my truck basically falling apart. Alright. We should be able to get out of here. There's no other zombies in the area. I have a feeling that more are going to be coming towards us though. So we got to get out here and get back to our base. Hopefully deliver Megalodon safely. Alright, we are almost back to our base. Alright, we got to take this exit here. Oh gosh. King Zombie's behind me. Oh man, he's following me, guys. We got to get out of here. And we got to try to... Maybe we could try to capture the King Zombie. Alright, he's jumping over there. We got to get over here And, oh no! Here comes another zombie. Look at this. Perfectly flipped. Alright, I gotta go deliver Megalodon. I don't want to lose him and let them turn him back into a zombie monster truck. So let's go deliver Megalodon, and then hopefully we can get another monster truck. And I think I'm going to have to jump this curb here. Hopefully we can get another monster truck. The king zombie is still over there. He already flipped over his buddy. So hopefully we can get another monster truck and get them out of here. Well, took that turn a little too sharp. Alright. Don't want to spin out too much. Let's go deliver Megalodon. Alright, check this out. My partners are still here. Alright guys, here's Megalodon. And I need a new truck. Alright, looks like they just delivered me one. Check this out. I didn't pick him earlier, but we've got him now. Let's get in this Brodozer monster truck and get rid of this king zombie. Alright, we're going to call in the police force. They've been trying to get him all day. Let's see if we can go stop him and hopefully call in the police and get rid of these zombie and this king zombie once and for all. Alright, we know he's over here. Cut through this burger world right here. Alright, there's the king zombie. He's still over here. Looks like he's trying to flip over his partner. Uh-oh. Alright, let's try to stop him. Ugh. Come on. Uh-oh. He's so hard to push over. And guys, he just flipped over his teammate. Alright, this is not good. Alright. We gotta get him to flip over. Let's see if we can do this. Alright guys, he's pinned under this bridge. His partner might get away, but I gotta try to stop this king zombie. Alright. Hey guys, look. I think this might work. I think I can smash him into that bridge area. He's having a hard time turning around. Maybe if I can pin him up against here. His teammate's blocking it though. Cannot get this guy out of my way. Alright guys, I'm going to back up as much as I can. Try to push this king zombie into that wall. Alright, we've stopped him. Maybe we can push him forward a little bit. Alright, he's going. Alright. Looks like his teammate might be running away. Alright, king zombie's under there. Let's see if I can pin him here. Guys, I think this might work. Check this out. I don't think he can back up anymore. Alright, someone go get his partner though. Look at this, he's trying to push. I'm holding him in. His partner's getting away. Alright, check this out. The police are on him though. Boom! Crushes that front tire. Oh, is he still getting away? He's wobbling. Oh no, he hits that wall. Oh, he's flipping end over end. Oh, looks like the police officer that hit to the front tire worked. I can't believe it. Check this out, the police officer. His car is destroyed, especially in that front end. He's just like my last monster truck. He cannot hardly turn. He's going to back up into it. Alright. Awesome. We got his partner. And now let's send in the police and help me capture this king zombie. Guys, I can't believe it. It took the police officers all day. We were finally able to get the king zombie. Check this out. This is awesome. Alright guys, we got to celebrate. So you know what we have to do now. We have to have an epic freestyle tournament. Alright guys, the first monster truck up is the truck that started it today, Bakugan Dragonoid. Alright, he's going down Thunder Alley. Hits the jump. Huge air. Bakugan Dragonoid, like I said, has been retired now. It was an amazing truck, but I'm sure that partnership between the two maybe ran out. I'm sure Spin Master probably owns both toy brands, but Bakugan with a huge backflip there. Going up again. It's the jump double. Back to back backflips. We've seen that before at Monster Jam World Finals with Thunder Roarus. It's the jump. Up on a bicycle. Going up towards the ramp. Hits it. Landing on those front tires, bouncing all over. Up on a bicycle. Going up towards the ramp. Nope. It's going to back out. Hits the jump again. Bakugan. Huge air. Hits the container. Huge backflip. Oh, I think he's trying to kick it in reverse. There he goes. Bakugan, we've actually seen him live a couple times. First time at Monster Jam. I believe it's one of his first shows in Indianapolis. So, Bakugan, one of my favorite. Always put an awesome show. He's going up, spinning around. Hits the jump. Huge jump up over that crash van. Up in a sky lily. Boom, lands on one tire, rolling his truck all around. Alright, able to power out, no problem there. I don't even know if he really had to power out. He just kind of flipped over onto his 4 tires. Alright, he's going full speed. Up for the huge container flip. Huge jump. Tore up the front end of his truck, it looks like. And able to bring it down. What an insane jump from Bakugan Dragonoid. Alright guys, we didn't pick this truck, but it was one of our options, and it's a pretty cool looking truck. We're on Causing Chaos. He's up in the air. Huge jump. Bouncing all around. Pulling up into a stoppie. His truck kind of flipped over though. Boom, rolling on his backside. Flipping and doing a crazy flip right there. Alright, Causing Chaos. He's going full speed. Hits it into a bicycle. Too fast though. Causing Chaos is causing some chaos right now. Especially with his own truck. Thought he's going to destroy it right there on that flip. Somehow was able to save it and not completely destroy his truck. He's going up. Hits the ramp. Huge sky wheelie. Hits hard. Up into a wheelie. Has to cut it off short so he doesn't smash into that container right there. He's up. Causing Chaos. I don't know. I've never seen this truck. I don't know if this is a real truck or not. He's hitting the huge jump. One flip. Oh, lands hard on the back end of his truck. Now he does destroy it. Alright, I have a feeling his tires might be a little messed up right here. You can see the front end is wiggling quite a bit. Look at that. Those tires, I don't even think they're fully attached. They're just kind of wobbling on there. Up into us. Almost like a stoppie right there. Sidewinder bicycle. I don't know if he's going to be able to do much more. He's only got a little bit of time left though. He's got enough time to do something. Alright, he's trying to turn. He's having a hard time turning here. Caused a little too much chaos. He's up over the buses. I think he's going to try to line up for something. He's going to have to go in reverse, it looks like. He's going to do a reverse backflip. I think he is. Let's see if he can do it with 2 front tires completely messed up. He's able to do it. Amazing run. If you love monster trucks, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to Griff's Garage, and finally hit that bell. Guys, that really helps out our channel and it lets you keep up with all the awesome monster truck action. Alright guys, this video is going to be awesome. Let's go! Hey guys, we got the King Zombie locked up at the police station, but check this out. He was so gigantic, we had to build a brand new place to hold him. Check this thing out. We just barely fit him in there. But something crazy has happened. A meteor crashed into Earth. And guys, some weird stuff has been happening. You can see here, the Soldier of Fortune monster trucks are here guarding the meteor site because these zombies are trying to get it for some reason. Meanwhile, zombie monster trucks have been jumping into the volcano to turn themselves into zombie fire monster trucks. And guys, it's been working. Zombie fire monster trucks are all over the place. We're going to have to go in there, figure out how to help them out, and get rid of these zombies once and for all. Let's go. Alright guys, we're gonna have a... Alright, we're almost to the pizza station. And check this out. Of course, we're gonna run into some fire zombies. Oh man, he just slammed into me. Alright. I don't want to fight all these guys right now. Look, there's another one coming up. I think if I just... Let's go down here. Let's just cut through here. We're gonna go off-roading a little bit. Alright. Got past those two. And, oh man, of course, there's another one. Alright. Let's see. Maybe we can push this guy over this edge. Nope, he's pushing back too hard. And we'll just flip him. There we go. Alright, we're going to go over here. We got a pizza place we're going to meet up at. We're going to meet up with the police officer. Guys, there are fire zombies everywhere. We got to check out this meteor that crashed in. And we got to figure out how these zombies are turning into fire zombies. Alright, I think the pizza place is right here. There we go. Alright, we should be meeting up with the police officer. Doesn't look like he's here yet. I might stop in and get a piece of pizza or something while we're waiting for him. Alright, here comes our police officer. Alright guys, the plan is we're going to meet up with the police officer, figure out a plan, and then hopefully get rid of these fire zombies. Alright, the police officer is parking right now. There he goes, got his base set up. Alright, we're going to go over to the meteorite and figure out what is going on over there. Guys, a meteor crashed into the earth and just some weird stuff has been happening. So we're going to head over there and figure out what's going on. Alright, the meteor should be over here somewhere. Been driving on this beach for a bit. I know it's right up here. Oh, there it is, right there. Look, Soldier of Fortune. Whoa, Soldier of Fortune turned into fire. Alright. Okay guys, turns out they're guarding this meteor. Soldier of Fortune turned into fire by going into the volcano, so we're going to head up there. Wait a second. Wait, fire zombies. They're attacking everywhere. Alright guys, I think we're going to have to get out of here. Soldier of Fortune fire. Looks like he's going to help out his teammates. That zombie's flipped over. Oh, look at Soldier of Fortune over there. He's getting destroyed by two zombies. There he goes, backing up for a big crash. Gonna knock this guy off. There he goes. Saving his partner. Alright, maybe we're good. Maybe we can head back that way. Alright, let's go check out this meteor. And of course, oh, two more fire zombies back here. Alright, let's push these guys out of the way. I want to go check out this meteor. And then go turn myself into a fire monster truck. Wait a second. Uh-oh. Guys, I backed up way too far. This is not good. My monster truck is just floating in the water. I'm probably going to have to jump out of this one, guys. We might have to abandon ship. Uh-oh. Definitely now that a zombie monster truck is coming towards me. Alright. Hopefully I can swim. I'm gonna have to jump in here. Here we go. Ugh. No. Alright, let's float back up. Look, that zombie, just like me, it's not able to move much. It's not a Megalodon truck, so it can't swim in the water. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure out, maybe if I come over here. There's another zombie right there. I don't want to run into him. Alright. Oh, he got into the water. Okay. I think we're good. Well, like I said, we're going to have to abandon that truck. I'm going to have to call in a new truck. Let's take off. Let's turn on our boost. And let's get out of here. There are zombies everywhere. And we do not have a monster truck. Somehow that Soldier of Fortune got in the water. Alright. I think we can head up into this wooded area, and then hopefully they'll bring me another monster truck. And I think we're just gonna have to leave the Meteor site. Alright guys, Soldier of Fortune said that he jumped into the volcano and turned himself into a fire monster truck. So we're gonna have to do the same thing. And check this out. Looks like they brought me a new monster truck. And guys, it is one of the coolest. You guys know who that is? It is Monster Mutt. Alright guys, when we were at Monster Jam, we met Monster Mutt, the driver, and they actually let us put a Griff's Garage sticker on his monster truck. It's pretty cool. So we're going to take this thing up this hill over here. We're going to drive up to the volcano. And I guess we're going to be turning this monster truck into a Monster Mutt fire monster truck. Let's go do it. Alright, we're almost up here. This volcano is pretty windy over here. We want to make sure we do not fall off the edge. Check that out. That would be a long fall. Alright, I don't think they meant to have monster trucks driving up here. This is such sharp turns. Alright, let's get up here. We're almost there. Getting stuck on these rocks. Alright, one more turn I think, and then we'll be up here. We're going to turn this truck into a fire monster truck. Oh man, of course, they have a zombie up here guarding it. Alright, let's get him out of our way. Oh, he's pushing pretty hard. Let's see if we can push him over this edge. Haha, there we go. And he is rolling, guys. Check that out. Alright, let's jump in here. Let's turn ourselves into a fire monster truck. Alright guys, it worked! I'm now Monster Mutt Fire. This is pretty awesome. Check this thing out. These fire tires. Wait, the police officer's here. Alright guys. Turns out the zombie monster trucks have a new device that they're using to turn other monster trucks into zombies. We're gonna have to go get that. Alright, they're apparently in the industrial zone. So we're gonna have to go over here, find this factory where they're building this, and get rid of it once and for all. Alright, we're here. And of course there's fire zombies everywhere. Oh, I already blew a tire. Alright, they're going to be guarding this thing, guys, because this is what they're using to turn other monster trucks into zombies. Alright, maybe I can go down here. Alright. I was not able to go down the road, so it looks like I'm going to have to take this alley over here. Just going to have to jump out of my truck. And, yep, my truck, I accidentally backed into that fence. Not a good move. Alright, we're going to have to jump out of here. Alright, so supposedly they're building this device that turns monster trucks into zombies. Alright, let's see. They got a cafe over here. Alright, pretty cool cafe. I don't think this is where they're keeping their device though. Alright, got some bikes set up. Alright, looks like the factory's over here. You can see this big building over here. I'm gonna go behind these bushes so no one sees me. Alright. No monster truck could probably get through here. It's too narrow of an area. Alright, let's see. Alright, don't see anything. Alright. This looks like the factory over here. Wait! Oh no! Zombies coming! Where do I go? Oh, duck in here! Oh, he didn't slow down! You see those hands went flying. Oh, he just blew a tire off too. Hey, nice job, zombie. Alright. This is the warehouse it looks like. Alright, this would be a good spot to hide something. It is dark in here though. Check this out. There's no light in here. I don't see any containers. So it's probably not in here. Let's see over here. Let's see if I can open that. Nope, can't open that door. Oh wait, guys, look! Containers! Alright, just make sure. We've had zombies jump on us before. I want to make sure nobody's jumping on me. Nobody's hiding. Alright, let's go open this container. And guys, it's taking us to our first competition, Motor City Circuit. Alright guys, we're going to have to race, get first place, and this is a crash race, guys. So people are going to be crashing into us and going crazy on Wreckfest. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're in 20th right now, moving up. Let's try to get up here. We're going to be smashing these cars. Oh, watch out. Oh, that guy just ran into that tower. Alright, we're already moved up quite a bit. We're in 13th. So we can spin that guy out. Oh, slamming into us. He just hit the wall though. Alright, we moved up. We're about half. We've already moved up halfway. Oh, slowing us down. Get these guys out of the way. Alright guys, if we win this competition, we can unlock the device that they've been using to turn monster trucks into zombies. We definitely need to get first place here. Alright, we're in 10th right now. Alright, we gotta slow down. These cars are battling though. Alright, we got a straightaway here. Nope, we got another turn. Ooh, that guy hit the wall. Destroy the front end of his car. Check this guy out. He's destroyed in the front. Alright, we're in 9th right now. Ooh, another sharp turn. A lot of big turns here. Alright, we got an S curve. We're going back around. Alright. Oh, another turn. We use these turns, gotta push these guys into the wall, hopefully. Alright, we're in 4th place. This yellow and black car will not leave us alone, though. I think we're past them. Alright, 4th place. There's 3 cars in front of us. One guy is way up there. Let's take this turn. Alright, let's see. Oh, I just hit that wall. Bad turn. Alright, here's the finish line right here. Alright, lap number 2. Let's see if we do it. Someone destroyed that tower that was there. Ooh, that car is slamming me on that turn. Just hopefully spinning me out, but it's not going to happen. Ooh, he just tried again. He just hit that wall, though. Alright, these 2 guys. Oh, they slammed each other into the wall. Let's see if we can get around them. Oh, man. The guy who's been slamming into me is still trying to get through me. Alright, we're in 2nd right now. We got a guy right on us, though. Actually, we got about 2 or 3 guys right on us. Alright, this guy up in 1st is way up there. I have to slow down. Alright, he's already hitting that turn now, so we are a couple seconds behind him. Alright, our time says we're 4 seconds behind him right now. So he's got a good lead. 2 seconds now. Cutting that lead on those turns. We gotta hit that turn. Wait, we're in 3rd now. The guy who's been slamming us the whole time just got in front of us. See if we can pass him on this turn. Not gonna happen. Alright. We were cutting our distance between us and 1st place, but now we're in 3rd. This guy just bumped ahead of us into 2nd place. Alright, let's see if we can hit this turn here. Alright, we gotta do a little bit better job drifting into that turn. Oh, 3rd place. We don't want to lose 3rd place. Alright, this straightaway, we can really punch it. We got a pretty fast car. We're catching up with the guy in 2nd. Oh, we just got slammed. The guy in 1st just wrecked. Alright, we're in 2nd now. But our nemesis is in 1st. Oh, he just slammed against that wall. No way. Alright, we're in 1st now. Oh, of course, as soon as we get 1st place, someone passes us up. Alright, we gotta get past this guy now. And you know, our nemesis is right behind us again. He's just about a 2nd behind us. So when we slow down here in this turn, see we push this guy to the wall, we do. Pinch him off right there. Alright, we're almost to the finish line, and then we'll have 1 lap to go. Alright. 3rd lap. We are in 1st place right now. We just gotta defend this. We got a whole other lap. And of course he's coming up right on us again. But, oh! Slamming us, almost spinning us out. These turns in this last section are pretty tough. Oh, I think that was our nemesis. He's green and black. There he is again. Could not let that guy pass us. Final turn until we hit that straightaway. They're trying to spin us out. Oh, we hit that wall. No, this is not good. Luckily, this isn't the last lap, or we would be in a bad situation right now. Just that guy just pushed us on the final turn. All right, About 2.5 seconds behind him. Our nemesis is slamming us in the back right now. Look at this. What? No, he just passed us too? Of course, the guy in first just spun out. Let's see if we can slam this guy into the wall or something. He will not leave us alone. Alright, we're ahead of him. We just gotta not let him get through. Whoa, some cars, we're lapping now. Some cars have been totally destroyed and they're just sitting there. Alright, we are just a little bit ahead of our nemesis right now. He is right behind us. Alright, going into this turn. We are almost there. Just gotta hold it. Around the turn. Luckily we're slowing down, but they're not getting around us. He is right on us though. He is less than a second behind us. He is literally right on us. Let's see if we can make it here. This is the final turn. Get some speed. Hey, big turn here. Slowing down. He is right on us. He's pushing us. We cannot let him pass. He's trying to make a pass. Let's cut him off. We blocked him a little bit. And I think we're going to be able to get it. Yes, we did. We did it. Alright guys, and we unlocked the zombie machine. Check this thing out. That thing is crazy looking. Alright, let's take this. Let's take it back to our monster truck. Hey, we can't. Our monster truck is wrecked. Alright, we're going to have to find a car or something. Check this out. Zombie is still there. He's crashed in. Alright, doesn't look like there are any other zombies in the area. Luckily. Alright, we're going to have to find a car. Take this zombie machine back. Look, there's a train. I don't think we should take the train though. Alright, we gotta take the zombie machine back and try to get rid of it and destroy this thing so they cannot turn any more monster trucks into zombies. I don't know where we're gonna find a car. This area is kind of abandoned. Let's see. There's another trolley. Oh, hey, here's 2 cars. Let's take the one not falling into the hole. How about that? Alright, let's get in here and let's get out of this place. We're gonna go back to the island, try to meet up with our partners, and get rid of these zombies. Alright, we should be meeting up with our partner here in a second. Gotta get through this wooded area. Wait, hey guys, do you see that? I think that's Pirate's Curse. It is. Where's he going? Alright, let's follow him. I know we need to get this zombie machine back to our teammates, but let's follow this guy and see where he's going. Alright. Made a bad turn there. Alright, let's follow him up. He's in this neighborhood. I wonder what he's doing in this neighborhood. Holy cow! Oh no! Uh-oh. Oh geez, there's zombies everywhere. Alright. This is not good. Oh, he's gonna crush me. Ooh, just backed up enough. Alright. Oh, Pirate's Curse is turning around. Guys, I gotta get out of here. I gotta go get into a monster truck. Being in this little car is not gonna work out. Alright. Look, he's trying to back up and get me. Alright. Let's see if I can sneak past him right here. Whoa! Got pretty close. Alright, I know there's a monster truck sport station up here. There's a racetrack and everything. We'll see if we can go trade in this car and get a new monster truck. We know where Pirate's Curse is. We got some zombies. We've got the monster truck, a zombie machine. If we can get all these guys defeated and destroy this zombie machine, this is going to be a pretty good day. Alright, the exit's right here. Here we go. The racetrack is over here to the left. Alright, let's go turn in this car. We'll trade this thing in at the Fast Automotive, and we'll trade this thing in for a monster truck. Here we go, the green machine, carrying the zombie machine. Alright, let's go over here. We gotta get rid of these zombies. We know they're over here, towards this neighborhood. Oh, looks like they're coming towards us. Here they are on the highway. Alright, let's take these guys out. Come here, zombie. Boom! Slammed into him. Uh-oh. Guys, that slam was not a good slam for me. I don't know if you can tell, but my whole front end broke off. It's detached from the rest of my truck. Alright, we're going to have to try to flip these guys over. We got one flipped. push this guy over. Pirate's Curse trying to get over here. So we can flip Pirate's Curse now that he's on top of that zombie. Does not look like that's going to work. Alright guys, I can't steer that well, but I'm fine right now. Let's see if we can get this going. Oh! Pirate's Curse trying to get on me. Let's see if we can push this guy off. There we go. Oh, we just flipped him. Oh, he's going to try to power out there though. Alright, we got one more zombie monster truck. Let's see if we can push Pirate's Curse. There we go. It's kind of on a wall a little bit. That's going to make it hard to power out. Alright. Guys, my truck is not doing well, but we've got one more zombie. See if we can flip him, and then we got to get out of here. Wait a second. Oh no. Zombie Gravedigger. Oh! Guys, he just slammed into me. Alright, this is not good. Alright, we got to try to get out of here. My truck is destroyed. I've got the zombie machine in here. We got to get out of here. Oh no! Gravedigger is not letting me get out of here. Alright. Come on. Let's get out of here. Let's get out. We're stuck. Oh man, this is not good, guys. Alright. We're on the road. If we can get out of here, we should be good. Gravedigger's chase. Oh no! Holy cow! Guys, he just flipped my truck. Alright. I don't want to do this, guys. I think we're going to have to leave this truck here. We're going to have to leave the zombie machine. This is not good. Alright. The zombie machine is still in there. We're going to have to just get out of here. I don't know what's going to happen, guys. This is not good. Alright. Let's get up this hill. We're going to have to call in a friend. Hopefully we can get another car or monster truck over here as soon as we can. What? Oh, gosh. Guys, Pirate's Curse is here. Pirate's Curse, I left the zombie machine down there. If you let me go, I'll let you have it. Wait. Oh. Hey, don't worry about it. You guys can keep that thing. We'll defeat you anyways. Alright. Pirate's Curse trying to get me when I was in the car. Alright, guys, we gotta get out of here. We gotta meet up with our teammates. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do next. They got the zombie machine back from us. That's not good. Alright, my teammates should be over here. We're hiding out. They radioed in that they're on top of a building. Let me see where they're at. Oh, wait, there they are. All the police are meeting up here. Alright, guys. We're going to meet up. We're going to have to figure out what we have to do. Luckily, the zombies were not able to get the giant zombie, the king zombie, but they did get the zombie machine back. And, guys, looks like they're going to have their freestyle tournament today. It's not good for us. Alright guys, the zombies get to have their freestyle tournament because they won in this video. We're starting off with Fire Zombie. Fire Zombie going down Thunder Alley. Hits the jump. Huge sky wheelie. Oh, lands hard. Up, moonwalking a bit. Up on two wheels. Zombie almost going into that wall. Turn his truck around. Up in the air. Zombie turning towards the container. There he goes, going for a big container flip here. Huge flip. Boom, lands on those front tires. Up in a wheelie. Oh, flips over. Having to power out. He does. Alright, Zombie having some crazy moves so far. Look at that, goes up on his two front tires. He's bouncing all around. Hits the container. Huge flip. Amazing landing on that one. The best landing he's had so far during this freestyle run. Zombie. What up? Hits the ramp. Good jump there. Find it. Hits it. Front flip. And, oh, not able to bring it fully around. Gosh, Zombie has had so many good tricks that he just is not able to land today. But he's getting the good jumps, getting some crazy flips. He's not able to land it on those four tires. Alright, Zombie going up again. He's not giving up though. We'll give him credit for that. Hits the ramp. Going up. Containers. Huge flip. Oh, there he goes. Another solid landing from Zombie. Got 2 solid landings over there. Bring it up. Going across the stadium here. Up on a wheelie. Ooh! Moonwalk! Amazing job right there. Had to bring it down so he didn't completely slam into that wall. Alright, Zombie's almost done with his run. He's up in the air. Zombie. Huge air. Going up for it. The container flip again. Ooh, is not able to land this one. Gotta power out. There he goes. He's on his 4 wheels again. Zombie up in the air. Bring it down. Pulling it on a stoppie. There we go. That is an awesome way to end his run. Amazing run from Zombie. We're moving on to Pirate's Curse. Alright guys, Pirate's Curse led the Zombies to a victory today. And he's going up. Huge jump. Oh, jumps halfway across the stadium. Oh, he gets a front flip. And on 2 tires. Let's see if he can do it. He's able to do it. Front flip, sidewinder, powers out into an awesome move. Alright. He's up in the air. Lands hard, pulls up into a wheelie. Goes straight into a container flip. Ooh, bad landing, but he's able to power out. Let's see. There he goes. Powers out straight into another wheelie. Up on 2 tires. Pirate's Curse up in the air. Pirate's Curse going towards the container. Here he goes. Huge flip. Boom. Brings that down hard. Oh, going for round 2. Oh, not enough speed. And he's not able to get that flip. Not able to get the rotation he needed. And he's on his 4 tires again. Pirate's Curse doing a good job powering out whenever he needs to. Landing on 2 tires. Normally bringing it back down to 4 pretty easily. And there he goes. Oh! Jumps, lands on 1 tire and just completely blows it off. Alright, he's only got a little bit of time left in his run anyways. It looks like he's going to try to do something here. Pirate's Curse going. Looks like he's going to do a 3-wheel container flip. Alright, he's lining up. Let's see if he gets enough speed this time. See if he can do it with 3 wheels, and he's able to do it. Amazing run.